I'm certain that many think that people who talk to lost loved ones or people who have passed on have a few screws loose. Well, today we are going to talk about whether these people need therapy or a strong drug, or whether they are onto something big. Please understand that I can only share my personal experiences based on where I am at in my process of awareness and practice. To help explain this, I'm going to give a predicate foundation for this discussion. Nikola Tesla said that everything is energy. Physics has known about atoms and protons and electrons forever. Biology has known about mitochondria and how our bodies convert our food to energy. I ask you to look around and find something that exists without energy. Everything physical, rocks, water, air, and even your furniture is made of atoms. Atoms are the fundamental building blocks of all matter, living or non-living, and the energy within and between atoms, especially in the form of electromagnetic forces, holds the atoms and molecules of a solid object together. The wise sage Buddha said that we are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. This quote is consistent with all this stuff that we are hearing about manifestation. Basically, it means that our thoughts, or the vibrations that they put out, affect the atoms of everything, alive and unalive. Stick with me if you are new to this. Albert Einstein said, "Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one." This means that if you consider death a reality, then it's an illusion as well, right? People are now being exposed to the concept of frequencies in relationship to our health. Indeed, energy healing is the very foundation of advanced off-world healing devices. Electromagnetic energy is intrinsically linked to frequency because the energy of an electromagnetic wave is directly proportional to its frequency. This means that as the frequency of the wave increases, so does its energy. Simply put, the higher the frequency, the higher the energy. This translates across science, biology, religion, and all existences and concepts. Okay, now you're up to speed, kinda. But let's start talking about talking to dead people. First, let me ask you to share this video to help others in the process of awakening. Awakening is not only physical, guys. Our current process is honestly beyond the physical. That's the start. Becoming aware of how our world has become so corrupt and entropic. The next step is to become aware of the undeniable, unseen dynamics of our existence, and when this occurs, we can never be fooled by the low and dark energy that wants to harm or control us. That's why we share and do all the other stuff to promote awakening content. Hit the thumbs up, comment, subscribe, but you have to hit the bell too, or my channel will be suppressed in your feeds. If you'd like to help support my work until we get going, I am so grateful for one-time super thanks and any shopping that you do. We have memberships now with numerous levels, but for $50 a month, you get monthly personalized consultations about your health and wellness. I hope that you understand the predicate that we discussed above. If not, rewind or even write them down as reminders. So now let's tie this all together. Did you ever have a thought and wondered, where did that come from? Or perhaps you heard or felt a loved one shortly after their death. Maybe it continued. Everybody around you would think you are crazy and you can't understand how it's possible. I mean, they have no mouth. Your ears can't hear them. You can't see them, smell them, or touch them. So how can it be real? The unfortunate reality is that if this is our only way to know if someone is communicating with us, then we really never connected to their heart or soul. Or perhaps we did and don't remember. Ask yourself, did I ever feel love with that person? Whatever it felt like, it made us feel frequencies of love, joy, and connection. All of these are the higher frequencies that are the foundation of higher consciousness and the law of attraction. Your thoughts created that feeling. Your beliefs that the person loves you creates higher frequencies within you, and those energy waves manifest your experience. How does that relate to communicating with dead people and how we know if it's real? Our reality is what we create. If you believe that you are talking to your loved one, it doesn't matter if it's real or not, because your belief creates the reality of this communication. It doesn't matter because the believed experiences have caused the release of all of these chemicals and emotional frequencies that make it an amazing experience that contributes to your health. Remember, frequency is related to energy. Do you drive yourself crazy creating frequencies of frustration and inadequacy? No. Our thoughts are not supposed to make us unhealthy with low frequencies and energy. Our thoughts should empower us. And when we consider that we only use 10% of our brain power, imagine what this other 90% does for us. I can tell you, these higher dimensions of consciousness unlock our ability to be telepathic and telekinetic. We become more intuitive, and our energy begins to alter everything in our world. One of the best movies I saw which portrays these powers and the various dimensions was a movie called Lucy with Scarlett O'Hara as the star. If you have interest in understanding how the various levels of consciousness impact your reality, check it out. So, when we believe that our communication with a departed loved one is possible, we shift our perception and energy to resonate with their frequency, allowing that connection to manifest in our reality. Since reality itself is not fixed but a projection shaped by our consciousness, what we accept as true becomes real for us. In this sense, communication from the dead isn't a hallucination. It's a frequency-based interaction made accessible by the power of focused intention and belief. Just as a radio tunes into invisible signals to make sound real, our minds tune into subtle realms to make connection with the unseen possible. Further, when we experience meaningful connections with lost loved ones, whether through dreams, signs, or inner knowing, we often feel uplifted, comforted, and deeply loved. These emotional states aren't just psychological. They generate higher vibrational frequencies in the body, such as gratitude, peace, and joy. From an energetic perspective, these frequencies positively influence our nervous system, immune response, and even cellular function, promoting physical healing and emotional balance. Rather than being mere imagination, these encounters can serve as catalysts for healing transformation, helping us release grief, reduce stress, and restore a sense of purpose and connection. This is how spiritual experiences with loved ones not only comfort the heart, but they can also elevate our overall health and well-being. So it's up to you whether you feel the personal joy of communicating with your departed loved ones or not. It has nothing to do with what anyone else thinks. It's all about the reality that you create for yourself. This is a complex concept that may take further reflection to fully understand, but when you do, I think your understanding of the universe and your own consciousness will greatly expand. Until next time, remember this: to speak with the departed is to remember they never truly left.